Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to improve with Brock, and yeah, basically going to be starting off with some more basic tips and moving into some more advanced tips that you definitely want to know. So make sure you stick around till the end of the video and let's get right into it. Okay, so starting off with Brock's basic attack then. So it's just a singular shot, like a sniper shot. It does actually have splash damage, so it can hit two enemies if they're standing next to each other. It's going to do 1540 damage, and I recommend you use the incendiary star power. So that's going to do an extra 600 damage over 2 seconds in like a circular radius on the floor. The super is 9 rockets that all do 1456 damage. Very good for breaking walls and finishing enemies off. The gadget is like a little jump that does 500 damage, so that again is good for finishing people off and also dodging shots. Okay, so now I'm going to be telling you exactly where you should be playing Brock. So on Jamgrab, Brock is very decent on these maps. So I'd rock mine, Bouncing Dyna, and also on Minecart Manage, just because they're very open and good for Brock in general. Now moving on to Heist, Brock is going to be very good on all of these maps just because Brock is good in Heist. Again, the same with Bounty. You should be using Brock on all these maps. Brock's best mode by far is going to be Bounty, so definitely make sure to use Brock on these maps. Backyard Bow is going to be the only brawlable map where Brock is very good, so definitely use Brock here just because the map is so open. With Siege, you're not going to want to play Brock on Some Assembly, Nuts and Bolts, and Junk Park, just because they're very closed maps. But all the other Siege maps, so this one, and also Olive Branch, gonna want to use Brock because they're more open and just good for Brock in general. Okay, so we're actually gonna move into some more advanced stuff now, and like how to hit your shots, hit more shots and stuff like that. But before we get into that, make sure to like this video, and if we get 5k likes, I'll do another guide very soon. So definitely smash the thumbs up on this video, and yeah, let's get into some tips. So it's actually very difficult for me to explain like exactly what to do in every situation and how to hit more shots and stuff, just because I do it kind of naturally and I don't think about it when I do it. So I can give you a few tips to help you. Obviously, you never really want to fire like one shot at a time, just because you have a lower chance of actually hitting the shot, rather than if you're going to do like so I recommend basically doing like 2 shots at a time, because that's going to give you a much greater chance of basically hitting the shots, because you're normally going to hit at least one of them rather than just shooting like one at a time. It's very easy to dodge, especially from kind of the long range. So definitely make sure you're firing 2 at a time. And the next thing is actually like where you should be shooting them. So normally you want to look for the shadow at the top of your screen, at the very top of your screen, not even the brawler, literally the shadow of the brawler. So there's like a circle. If you look for that, then you're just going to be shooting and just kind of just in front of that, and maybe just to the side with a couple shots to try and improve your shot actually. Okay, so I wasn't very clear on something I said. I wanted to clear it up a little bit. So when your opponent's in the open, this is when you're going to want to save like 2 shots up, because it's so easy for them to dodge just one Brock shot. It's very slow, and yeah, the projectile isn't that like big, so yeah, you can definitely dodge it very easily. So here you're going to want to save up at least 2 shots probably to increase your chance of hitting them. If they're kind of behind a wall, they don't have many places to go, it's a lot easier to hit your shots in this situation. So yeah, you can just fire like 1 shot, and normally you're going to be able to hit it most of the time, or at least like stop them moving up the map. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be talking about is when exactly you should be using your super. So there's a few situations. So the first one is to break the map up and to break walls. So you should do this when your enemies are playing a lot of throwers, or they have short range brawlers that need these walls. So if they have these, then you can definitely break up the map, and it makes it a lot easier for you. And also you can get value by hitting one of them, hitting an enemy, just try and get as much value as possible. The second situation is to get kills. So if anyone's ever one shot and it's a good place to like get a kill, then just super them, like ensure that kill, make sure you get that kill. In other situations, obviously, where they're maybe like full health, so in these situations, if they're in like open ground, they can move wherever. You don't necessarily want to super them, because it's very easy to miss a Brock super, because they can go like in any direction really. If they're up against a wall or like trapped by a few walls, it means there's less places for them to move. So in these situations, supers, Brock supers are very good, because usually you're going to hit more shots just because they don't have a lot of places to move, and it's going to make it a lot easier to like aim these Brock supers and just get more hits and then more value, and basically get your super back quicker. Another situation where you should be using your Brock supers as well is in Brawl Ball. So particularly on Backyard Bowl, there's a lot of defensive walls, so you can break these, makes it a lot easier to score. And also on Siege, there's again defensive walls which stop the boss going straight for the Ike, so you can destroy these with the Brock super. Again, try and get as much value, so try and hit at least one person whilst you're supering these as well to get them down. It's going to help your team win. Okay, so moving into the gadget then. So when should you be using this gadget? So you should be using it to dodge shots and just to win 1v1 interactions really. So the main way to use it is to just dodge shots obviously, but you can also use it to get damage. It does 500 damage. So say the enemy brawler is one shot away from killing you and you're there on like 2,000 damage. You know Brock does around 1.5k. The gadget's going to do 500 and it's also going to probably allow you to dodge a shot, so you can hit them, knock them back, and then like get a shot. So that in those situations, you know, it's going to help you win that fight. So definitely try and use it then, and also try and use it to dodge the shots from like Piper and like B's 3k and those shots which do a lot of damage that you definitely do not want to be like getting hit from. So yeah, you don't want to necessarily use it to avoid say like a Pam shot. It's not going to do much damage, or maybe a Jean shot, but definitely use it to avoid those shots which are going to do a lot more damage like Piper and B's 3k shot. Okay, so actually jumping into a live game now with some viewers here. It looks like this Pam is being very aggro. So if you didn't know, the Brock auto aim like up close is very, very good, so you can use that a lot. We're already one shot super here, which is very good for us. Again, just trying to wait for our shots here. He's at the edge of our range here, so I'm just going to go for him over here. Looks like we can get some nice shots on here. Gonna wait for really good value in our super here. We want to try and open this up but also get value at the same time, so we're going to wait for the B to go there. Gives us a little bit of value. Going to hit one shot then, and we are going to put the ball in, so a nice start for us then. Let's see how we can do here. So we did get one shot back off that super. We don't really need to shoot twice, so we can just shoot once because they're at the edge of the range. They can only really go like left or right, so this is kind of okay for us. Me dodging shots. Looks like my teammates actually go down here. We have got super again. Looks like the Pam is lagging a bit, so we're going to take the opportunity there to super her. Moving up as well, trying to shoot twice then just to increase the chances of the shots hitting. Again, this Pam here, I know I need a jump here to kill, so I'm gonna do that very nicely then, quickly working out that I needed that extra 500 damage to kill the Pam. Again, we're gonna super here just to break some of those defensive walls up, and also because the Brock gave us value. So yeah, that was definitely nice from us. Again, looking to get some shots here. Looking just at the top and then just aiming it, changing kind of where you're aiming depending on where they move. Again, two people standing right next to each other, really good opportunity for a super then. The Brock is over here. We do actually need to try and take down this B. This B is playing pretty well. We're going to jump away then just to try and avoid that B 3k, because if we got hit for that, we probably would have died. So yeah, just wanted to avoid that. Looks like we're going to try and hit some shots here. Probably seem to be missing. Again, just trying to shoot twice to increase the chance of hitting. Not always the best like thing to do to super a Brock, because he can just gadget out the way. Gonna take this down. If you didn't know, 2 shots from a Brock will actually kill all the turrets if you don't miss them like I did then, because they all have like 3.9, and with the incendiary it actually takes 2 shots. So yeah, you can kill them all pretty much with 2 shots. Again, shooting twice and just to increase the chance of us hitting. Looks like this Pam is actually being very aggro. We're going to take down the B then. We can move up the map here. The whole goal is destroyed, and that should be a win in the live game there, guys. So yeah, GG's. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. I tried to keep it like really precise and to the point so that it was very helpful. But if you have any questions, definitely let me know down below. The aim is obviously pretty difficult and it's hard. It's really, really hard to explain. But anyway, I hope you guys got some of the tips. Anyway, and yeah, let's try to get 5k likes so I can bring out another guide very, very soon. But apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to be a goat and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.